It is 16:36 on Saturday, May the 23rd, and do you hear some noise? Some noise that hasn't been in these videos before? Well, the reason for that, I got my Ninja out, my air fryer. So, by the way, this is episode 46, I think, or 47, I don't know. So today was grocery day. Yesterday I didn't make a video. Wow. I was lost. I felt lost. I didn't know what to do with myself. And so today was grocery day, like I mentioned. Sort of a good news, bad news situation with the grocery store. I guess there's only one bit of bad news. I did buy 2 cakes, small cakes. So tonight I'm going to be having half of a, what is it called? The brownie chocolate cheesecake by La Roca, my favorite cake in the whole wide world. So I'm really looking forward to having that again. And I also got the Longo's chocolate mousse cake, which I haven't had on this video series, but I had on one of my previous videos. I don't know if it was Todd Eats or if it was How Was Your Day or whatever those videos were called. I don't remember. But I did eat half of one of those in one of those videos. So basically, not only that, but I also got some different stuff at the grocery store. By the way, the bad news is I didn't get a brownie. I didn't get a Longo's brownie. I was so looking forward to getting a brownie. They had them, but the best before day was the 25th. Today's the 23rd. So it's like, come on. They also had an identical looking strawberry shortcake style brownie. Obviously it wasn't chocolate, but it was in the same packaging. It was like the same, it was just a different flavor of that specific brownie. I think I should probably try that too if the best before date's working. I mean, because it's only 2 days away. I mean, come on, I've got cake to eat. So hopefully next time I can get a brownie, but I'm already regretting not having a brownie. I was so looking forward to that. And anyway, so the whole reason why I'm using this air fryer, the oven's going as well, by the way, but is because I bought some different brands of chicken and taters. So I decided to switch it up. So for the chicken chunks, these are labeled chicken nuggets, but they're actually chicken chunks. They look very similar to the Pinty's ones, the Pinty's chicken chunks that I would get. These are the Longo's chicken chunks, and I've never had these before. So Longo's is the grocery store, so it's a store brand. So I'm gonna try them out, see how they taste. They were like $3 cheaper than the Pinty's ones. They looked really good, so I thought, hey, let's try it out. I also bought some Jane's popcorn chicken and chicken nuggets. They were on sale. They were only $9.99 so for each of them. So I thought I'd get those as well. I've had those plenty of times in my life back in the day, so I can remember-ish how they taste. It's been a while since I've had them. And the taters, I've had these. I bought these. These are Cavendish Quick Crisp Potato Tots. It's got an air fryer on the front there. I've never had these before. I've had Cavendish fries before. I don't remember if I liked them or not, but I was thinking of trying a different brand, if possible, of taters. And I never looked, because Cavendish has a whole bunch of different flavors of fries, et cetera, in that frozen aisle that I haven't really looked at before. Because I was just looking for the McCain stuff. The McCain's ones, taters are the ones I normally go for. So yeah, and so the reason I'm using 2 different items, I'm using the air fryer and the oven, is because you have to cook them at different temperatures and different times, and it's a pain in the butt in order to take the pan out of the oven, flip everything, put new stuff on, and it's all, because the timing's all different. And so I thought, okay, I'll just take out my air fryer that I haven't used in several years, and I cleaned out a space for it over here. There was some stuff here, and there was a stand mixer here, but I don't use that anymore either. So now I put that away, brought out the air fryer, And so we're going to try this. So far it's very easy. I forgot how easy it is using this. I think the only reason I bought this air fryer was to cook fries, but not frozen fries. I was cooking like homemade fries, and they did turn out good. I don't think I've ever cooked anything else in this air fryer before. This is the first time I've ever cooked frozen like fries or taters before. So, however, I have had air fried French fries before. Air fried frozen French fries. How's that for alliteration? And they tasted great. So my hopes are high. Air fryer is on the bag, so obviously they probably designed it for that. Honestly, the frozen stuff probably tastes better in the air fryer. So I should have done this from the beginning. If this does taste good, I could also try just regular French fries, because there's so many different flavors now that I have the air fryer out. So that's good. Hopefully these chicken nuggets taste good. If not, then I still have some of the Pinty's ones. Oh, okay, so everything's done now. All right, so I got to put this away, this phone. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I'm so stupid. I forgot to shake the basket. I'm such an idiot. You're supposed to shake the basket. I completely forgot about that because I was making a video. What a moron. They look fine though. All right, so. Yeah, so that they would cook evenly. You're supposed to shake the basket. How many times am I going to say shake the basket? Okay, so the air fryer is still a little hot. I'm sort of running out of room here, so give me a second. Got to get my plate and all that sort of stuff. Okay, plate has been gotten. I'll get the phone now. Okay, so here you go. I only made eight tater tots, potato tots, and here is the chicken. So it looks basically the same. I made 6. Yeah, it looks the same as the Pinty's, but I'm sure it'll taste different. Now, what was I going to say? I was going to say stuff. Yeah, this chicken right here, I mentioned it looked very similar to the Pinty's, and weight-wise, it's similar. It's 700 grams in the box of, and then the Pinty's is 730. However, there was much more chicken in the Longo's one. I'm assuming because, the Pinty's ones come with 2 big packs of like dipping sauce, and those things are quite heavy when you take them out of the box. So that's where a lot of the weight is coming from, I think. Maybe not a lot of the weight, but that's where a bunch of the weight is coming from. So hopefully these taters are okay, because since I haven't shaken them, I was trying to think what the proper wording was. All right, so let's get some ketchup. By the way, I don't know if I said this already, but I forgot actually because I bought some new baby carrots. I bought a bunch of baby carrots, 3 bags of baby carrots. And then I was getting my food ready. I think I had started. Yeah, I'd started preheating the oven. And then I realized, oh, wait a minute. I forgot to have my baby carrots, because normally I eat my baby carrots after my afternoon walk. And that's probably why I didn't have them, because it's been raining all day today. Literally all day. I haven't walked at all today. This is one of those rare days where I literally have not walked. Well, okay, I shouldn't say that. That's stupid. But it's one of the rare days when I haven't got out for either of my walks, morning or afternoon. So I haven't gone on my walks today at all. Same song as yesterday. That is a keyboard track to Cohesive Deterioration. See, it's kind of unfortunate I didn't get to walk today. But what can you do? I think it's supposed to be, I don't know if it's supposed to be nice tomorrow. It's supposed to get nice, though, in a couple days or so. Oh, I forgot to turn the light off again. Oh my God, I'm so stupid. I'm not getting up, I don't care. So, smell-wise, smells pretty good. It looks exactly like my usual meal. So we'll see how she tastes. Okay, I like the texture of the taters. Yeah, they're definitely not as crispy as hard. They're more soft or softer compared with the McCain's ones that I was having, which I like because I felt like the McCain's ones were too crispy. So I think so far so good. So now we have some chicken. Looks exactly like the other chicken. Smells good. Yeah, it tastes good too. Yeah, I like it. So will I continue with this? They also have chicken strips, which I probably should have got as well. But maybe I'll do that next time. But yeah, there was noticeably more chicken in this Longo's box compared with the Pinties. So for that reason, I'm going to stick with this. Because I don't even use the dipping sauce. That comes with Pinties. Yeah, so far I'm enjoying it. The taters are definitely, I definitely prefer the texture of the taters. I like the softness. I mean, they look basically exactly the same. Basically exactly as the McCain's. Okay, so far so good. By the way, it was really early video again today. I love eating early on the weekends because I have privacy the whole day. So, especially for these big meals, I like having them early. So I finally weighed myself today. It had been a few days. So last time I weighed myself was Tuesday morning. That was the day I went into town. And I was 135. I was 135. Low 135s. And then I intentionally didn't weigh myself since then because I had that day, that lunch, I had a burger and fries. That night I had a pizza and a huge thing of a piece of cake. And then the next day I had another pizza and I had cake. And then the day after that I had, what did I have for dessert? I think I had the croissants. So that was on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So that was Thursday. I had 16 croissants. And then Friday was my off day. I didn't make a video that day. However, I did have 4 more croissants for lunch. And then, so that was yesterday, right? Did I tell you that? I don't know if maybe I'm getting I feel like I told you that already. But how would I have told you that? I had 4 more croissants for lunch. I wanted to eat so many more. Yeah, it must have been yesterday. It tasted so good. And then last night for supper, I think I had basically the same stuff, but Pinties and McCain's. And I had 2 chocolate bars for dessert. And then this morning, I finally weighed myself again. And because, like I said in a previous video, every time I have pizza, so I think I've ordered 4 pizzas from that place. I'm talking full pizzas, not the slices. And every time I have one of those pizzas, I gain like 2 pounds. I'm assuming because it takes a while to digest the pizzas, right? And so I intentionally didn't weigh myself for a few days because I knew it was going to be high. And so today I was like, okay, I better weigh myself today because I'm going to the grocery store and I'm going to start eating like a fatty again. So if I want to weigh myself anytime, today's the day. And so I told myself, okay, so my goal weight was I hope I'm at least under 137. So that was my goal. So I get on the scale, and wouldn't you know it, I'm 135. High 135s. So I don't think I've fully digested those pizzas or the croissants. 2 pizzas, 20 croissants. Yeah, I'm enjoying this. I hope I continue to enjoy it because I'd like to do this more often. Yeah, today at lunch, I had, what did I have? I had an apple and I had my fried egg sandwich. And then an idea came to me. I'm like, you know what? I feel like having a Pop-Tart as like a dessert, a lunch dessert. So I had 1 Pop-Tart. I didn't heat it up. I just ate it loose. I didn't even have milk with it. And I had the blueberry one. I had a craving for a blueberry Pop-Tart. And it was so good. It was absolutely incredible. Oh my God. So I can't show you the center. What the heck? Can you see it? So for the Pop-Tart episode that I had, I don't know, a week ago or so, I opened a package of every variety that I have, and I took 1 Pop-Tart out. They come in packs of 2. I took 1 Pop-Tart out, and that's the one I ate in the video. And then there's just like a single loose Pop-Tart in its package, in its open package, in every box of Pop-Tarts. And so that's the Pop-Tart I ate today for the blueberry ones. The Pop-Tarts are over by my chair because I'm going to eat them every day now for lunch dessert. So basically what I'm saying is I was worried that because this single loose Pop-Tart is in an unopened package, or it's in an opened package, I should say. It's been like that for a week or whatever, how long it's been since I made that video. I was worried that it was going to be stale and it was going to be hard. And so I started eating it, and it's just so soft and it tastes perfect. I was honestly like shocked at how good it tasted. So hopefully I don't start getting fat from the Pop-Tarts, for my lunch Pop-Tarts. So far this has been a success. This meal. I told you about the baby carrots, right? Yeah. So I was snacking on the baby carrots while my food was, I guess it hadn't started cooking yet. I think, yeah, when the oven was preheating, that's when I started snacking on them. Yeah, everything tastes really good. So I'm happy with this. The question is, can I maintain this? Because something might taste good, but then you eat it every day and you're like, okay, I don't like the taste of this anymore. That's sort of what happened with me with the McCain's taters. So I wanted to switch it up. And then I also, since I was switching the taters up, I would also switch the chicken up, just cause. And so far, both have been really good. So, whereas, you know, when I eat my pasta, I can eat that every day. Also, when I was eating pizza every day, I can eat that every day. And when I was eating, you know, my fried potatoes with chicken thigh and mixed vegetables, I could eat that every day. So the trick is to find a meal that you can eat every day and you don't get sick of. And that's the hard part. All right. Well, that was really good. I'm really happy with this. So I'm going to eat the same thing tomorrow. Okay, now I'm going to bring the cake over and we'll cut the cake and it'll be all nice and it'll be fun. You know, that's the fun part of the video, right? So I'm going to try and eat half of it because it's just one of the small cakes. So I guess the air fryer came in handy. It's definitely way too big for cooking just 8 tater tots. But what can you do? What can you do? Oh, and I also bought 2 bags of candy, 2 small bags of candy at the grocery store because I got Sour Patch Kids and I got Cherry Blasters because they didn't have that at Bulk Barn. And I didn't even realize that. So Cherry Blasters apparently were bought out. Cherry Blasters are my favorite candy ever. And I haven't seen them lately. And so apparently, I don't know if this is true for everywhere, but Sour Patch Kids, who I think is owned by Maynard's, I don't know, in Canada at least, they bought out, I guess they bought Cherry Blasters. I mean, I have the package right here. I can show you. But no, I'll save that for the candy episode. Yeah, apparently they bought out Cherry Blasters. And so now they're like marketed as Sour Patch Kids Cherry Blasters. So. Okay, so what am I doing? I need a cake, I need some milk, even though I don't need to drink milk with this cake because the cake does all the work. But I'll bring milk anyway. It's good to drink the milk at the end. Yeah, I'm going to try not to drink any milk during the cake except for the end. So I'm not having a huge glass right now. Plus, the reason for that is because I emptied out my carton. Okay, here's the cake in question. So I need a knife. So should I get the big knife? What should I do here? Big knife, and then I need my other cutlery. And then I need my milk, but then I also need my plate. So I have to make 2 trips. I'll turn off the light this time. I thought I learned. I learned in my last video once. All right, so here it is. La Roca brownie chocolate cheesecake. This is my favorite cake ever. So good. Best cake in the entire world. Not even exaggerating, it's my favorite cake ever. This is literally I think it's the 4th time I've eaten this cake in this video series. This is gonna be my 3rd of this size. And I also had one of the big versions. So when I had the big version, I scooped out a whole bunch of caramel. But for this one, I'm not going to do that because this is just the small version. So the amount of caramel is much less. So I don't think it warrants scooping out all the caramel. Okay, so the question is, there is no question. I'm going to cut it like this. But the question is, I'm going to have to take off the brownie because I don't want to push the cake down. So I'm just going to move the brownie out of the way. Okay. And then I'll just go like this. Is that the idea? Yeah, I have to move this brownie as well. I guess you can't really see it. But the brownies are, whoa. Accidental. No brownie chunk fell off. So I have to eat it. The brownies are harder than the cake, so if you try to cut down on the brownie, it'll crush the cake. Come on. Okay, so that's sort of attached to the cake. Okay, I don't care. I sort of made a nasty, you can't even see it on the video, but. Okay, so this looks pretty good. Now, is it? I don't know, but we will find out. Okay, so we got some chocolate shavings. Here's the excess. Oh my God. Oh my God. Where have you been, chocolate brownie cheesecake? I miss you so much. It's pretty annoying though. My usual grocery store charges so much more money for this than it costs at the superstore that I went to. I think I might need to get the spatula. I forgot the spatula. But yeah, this was $21.99. Crazy. And I eat it in 2 days. Whereas the larger version, I can buy it at the superstore for $26. And I think the smaller version, to be honest, I don't know how much the smaller version is. It's got to be like 15 bucks though at the superstore. Now the question is, which side do I have? I think I did a good job. Let's get a nice shot of this though. Yeah. So it's got brownies on the top, it's covered in chocolate, it has the chocolate shavings, and it's cheesecake. You can see the cheesecakery. And it's got caramel on the top. A pool of caramel. Yeah, I don't know which side I'm gonna have. I guess I'll have this side. How about that? There you go. There you go. Ah, I lost some. Okay. Yeah, I lost the chocolate shaving because I was showing off for the camera. Oh well, 30-second rule. Yeah, this cake is the real winner. That's what we've figured out from this video series. It was the best cake ever invented. Okay, so I don't remember how the other cake tastes. The chocolate truffle mousse cake, the Longo's chocolate truffle mousse cake. It's been a while since I had that. All right, so let's get right to it. So yeah, with the whole cake thing, I think, yeah, next time, looks very nice. Yeah, next time I want to, what do I want to do? I'm going to ask questions. I want to be a question asker. So I want to talk to the people because, you know, there's a bunch of cakes in the display, like the main display case area, where, you know, you have the employees that work behind it. There's a bunch of cakes in there, in the glass display case. That's what I want to say. However, most of them aren't labeled, so you don't know what they are. You can just see them. And so what I want to do next time I'm there, I am going to ask questions. I'm going to be inquisitive. I'm going to ask. So basically what I'm going to say is the La Roca brownie chocolate cheesecake is my favorite cake ever. Do you have any other chocolate cheesecakes here? Or chocolate mousse cakes, or chocolate, oh, there's another word. Chocolate cream cakes. And then, so I basically want to get her to tell me about each of the cakes that I'm interested in. And then I can decide if I want to buy it or not. So that's what I'm going to do next time. So 2 weeks from now. So with that being said, first of all, we have to take the brownies off, because we've determined that that's the best way of eating this cake. You take the brownies off so that you don't crush the cake when you cut the brownies. I mean, yeah, I do like caramel, but there is just so much caramel on that larger version of the cake. There was so much caramel. Okay, this one is nice, and it's a very short cake. Short cake. Not that kind of short cake. It's not tall. And so it should make it makes it a lot easier for me to eat. Okay, so I'll have my milk ready just in case, even though I'm not going to have any. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, this is just so ridiculously good. Let's cut the brownies up. Oh, man. The caramel does add some good flavor. I think I may have taken too much off when I had the large version of the cake. Oh. Oh yeah, I was waiting for this all day. Hopefully I don't drop any of it. Yeah, because there are definitely, I feel like there are definitely more options for me to get. It's just, they're not labeled and I'm not informed on them. So I need to be informed. Oh man, this is just so good. Maybe I'll just like get this cake every week. Honestly, I think I will, at least for the next little while. Well, it's a shame at how expensive it is. And I eat it in 2 days. I think I told you about that, those Canada geese who had claimed ownership of the laneway of the road, and I see them, or I see one of them every time I walk down the road, right? But I hadn't seen them in a few days, and then it was, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, but it must have been yesterday. I look out the window and I saw two of them, two Canada geese with 3 chicks. So I guess it's official. They've had their babies. So maybe the one won't be as insistent on blocking my path next time I walk down the road. It's been bustling with animals around this time. Saw the Canada geese with their chicks. I saw a blue heron literally like half an hour ago, or not half an hour ago, because this is 38 minutes, probably an hour ago. Big, great blue heron. What else? I told you about the coyote I saw. I told you about the porcupine. I think I told you about the porcupine I saw, right? I think so. I saw a couple turtles. They like to lay their eggs around this time of year. What else? Is that it? That might be it. Oh, I saw a few snakes too, garter snakes. Ducks, other birds. Very busy time of year. Oh man. So effing good. Like, you can't make a cake taste better than this. It's impossible. Come on. It's really sad though about that brownie. Really sad. That was my new favorite discovery, that brownie. I am gonna have some milk right now though. Oh yeah. Oh my God. This is some diet I've been on, hasn't it? The fatty diet. Yeah, I didn't know what I was going to do with those Pop-Tarts. Because the only reason I bought them was for that taste test video. And then I thought, hey, what if I just have a Pop-Tart for lunch dessert? And it tasted amazing. So I guess I figured out what I'm going to do with the Pop-Tarts. Hopefully I don't lose or gain a bunch of weight from the Pop-Tarts. I'm only going to have one a day though. So that should be okay. Oh man. So I think this is 2 bites. Need my knife for this one. Oh. It's not even 5:30. Now I got to go to sleep really early. Oh my God. Well, that's my favorite cake in the entire world. There really is no question about it. So once again, it's sad that I only have one more day of this cake, but what can you do? I've had like, what did I say? I've had 4 of them so far. Well, this is my 4th. Wow, what a meal. So everything worked out great. The new chicken chunks were great. The new taters were great. The cooking method with the air fryer was great. And of course, your brownie chocolate cheesecake was great. So I'm looking forward to doing this exact same thing tomorrow. Along with another blueberry Pop-Tart for lunch. for lunch dessert, I should say. Yeah, I feel great right now. I was almost debating on whether I should cut into the other cake as well and maybe finish both cakes in 3 days instead of 4. But I probably shouldn't do that. That's probably not the best idea. So, by the way, I had another idea actually for another meal. You know, when I go to my usual grocery store, I had mentioned that there's a bakery in the same plaza, and that's the bakery where I get those really good scones from. And so I've already eaten all the scones. Actually, not all of them. I still haven't had the cinnamon scone. So what I could do for one of these big desserts, excess desserts, I could get a chocolate scone, triple chocolate scone. I could get the berry and white chocolate scone, the raspberry. I could get the blueberry and lemon scone. What else is there? There's more than... Oh. I just remembered about another type of scone. The apple pie scone. That thing was decadent. Oh my God. And then I could also get a cinnamon scone. And I could try to eat all of them for dessert one night. I guess that would have to be 2 Saturdays from now. Well, not, 2 Saturdays from now. So that's another possibility. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Though I've only eaten the scones for lunch, like when I did my videos about them. So it's possible I'll be able to eat more. But I was able to eat 3. But I wonder if I can eat 5. That's going to be the goal. That's going to be the tricky thing. Eating 5 scones. I mean, I did eat 7 donuts after a huge plate of Indian food. So anything's possible, right? But that's another idea. So I had cake tonight. Tomorrow I'm having cake. Monday and Tuesday I'm having the chocolate mousse cake, I think. For Monday, actually, I might do something different. You know, I still have another container of the chocolate croissants that I have to eat. Then we have a candy episode. We have the school snack episode. We have the cereal episode. So that is 8. That's 8 days that are accounted for. And then I have many chocolate bars as well. But I'd also like to take some days off. I don't want to be doing a video every single day because eating like this is not good. So, I mean, it tastes good, but I need to have a couple more days off. And then I'm going to go to the grocery store 2 weeks from now. I still don't know if I'm going to go back into town before that and make another video on location. I don't know. Like, I'd have to think about what I would even do. I don't even know what I would do. So I'm thinking I probably won't. But who knows? I might. I could get some more croissants. And 2-bite brownies. I could get the 2-bite brownies because those were really good. Anyway, I've got stuff to think about. Still got episodes to make. So we're not out of the woods yet. If anyone actually watches these, you must be getting sick of me because this is almost episode 50. By the way, it's almost 50 minutes. I'll stop it right now. How about that?